I've been a trucker for close to 15 years now, and let me tell you, this job will show you the wildest sides of the world. Some beautiful, some downright terrifying. This first story's gonna grab you by the throat and not let go. It happened in 2020, right when the pandemic had the whole country on edge, roads emptier than a ghost town. I was hauling a load of medical supplies, masks or something I don't even remember, from Oregon down to Nevada. It was a 10-hour run through some of the loneliest stretches of the Pacific Northwest, all dark pines and winding highways. I'd opted for a night drive, figuring I'd dodge any daytime chaos. Big mistake. It was about 2 a.m. on Highway 97, deep in eastern Oregon. My semi's headlights were slicing through the blackness, but they barely touched the edges of the forest. Those trees just ate the light up. I'd been driving for hours, sipping on coffee that had gone cold in my thermos, the kind you get from a gas station pump and regret later. The radio was useless out there, all static, so it was just me and the low rumble of the engine. I was in that half-awake zone, where your eyes start playing tricks. Then, bam, something snapped me wide awake. There was a figure standing on the shoulder. Not moving, not waving, just standing there, dead still, facing me. I eased off the gas, squinting into the dark. Looked like a person in a long coat, maybe a hood up, but it was too far to tell. No car, no bike, nothing around, just them, alone in the middle of nowhere. My first thought was a stranded driver, but something about how still they were made my skin crawl. I've picked up hitchhikers before, tough folks, usually friendly, but this wasn't that. This was off. I thought about stopping. I'm not a coward, and I've got a soft spot for people in a bind, but it was late. I was solo, and my gut was screaming to keep moving. I held my speed at about 50, and as I got closer, the figure turned its head toward me. No face, just shadow under that hood. My headlights caught the edge of the coat, dark, maybe black or gray, and I swear they didn't even flinch. I rolled past, checking my side mirror. They didn't budge, just stood there, watching me fade into the night. Creepy, sure, but I told myself it was nothing, some weirdo camping or something. 10 minutes later, I saw another one. Same deal, standing on the shoulder, same long coat, same frozen stance. My heart kicked up a notch. 2 people, miles apart, just standing there in the pitch black. No way that's random. I gripped the wheel so hard my knuckles went white, eyes darting to the mirrors. This one turned its head too, slow and deliberate, like they knew I was watching. I didn't stop, hell no. But my mind was racing. Cult, prank, something worse. I've heard trucker tales on the CB about weird stuff like this, but I always laughed it off. Not anymore. Then, maybe 20 miles later, I saw a third. This time, my stomach dropped. Same coat, same stillness, but now they were closer to the road, almost on the yellow line. I swerved a little, not wanting to clip them, and as I passed, I caught a glimpse of something under the hood. Couldn't swear to it, but it looked like a mask, white, blank, no features. My blood ran cold. I floored it, pushing the semi harder than I should have, the engine roaring as I tore through the dark. In the rear view, I saw them step onto the road, just standing there as my taillights disappeared. I didn't stop for hours. Kept driving, hands shaking, until I hit a truck stop near the Nevada line. I called a buddy of mine, another trucker, and told him what happened. He said he'd heard rumors about Highway 97, people in coats pulling stunts to mess with drivers, maybe rob them. But masks, that's next level. I never got a call from the cops I reported it to, and I've avoided that route ever since. Still gives me chills thinking about those blank faces staring me down. I've been behind the wheel of a semi for north of 15 years, and you'd think I'd seen it all. Blizzards, breakdowns, bar fights. But this next one? It stuck with me. It was 2019, hauling auto parts from Missouri to Michigan, a 12-hour run I wanted to knock out in one go. I just finished a shorter trip, so I was already wiped, but the pay was solid and I wasn't slacking. Night drive it was, fewer cars, less hassle. Yeah, right. It was 1 a.m. in central Illinois, flat and dark as hell. I'd run out of energy drinks, I had forgotten to restock, dumb move, and my eyes were drooping. I decided to hit a rest stop off I-55, grab a Coke, and shake off the haze. I hate stopping, but crashing wasn't an option. Pulled into this little spot, a couple of tables, a bathroom shack, one flickering vending machine. No one else was around, just me and the crickets. I parked, hopped out, and fed the machine $1. Got my drink, took a sip, and stretched. Then I noticed the bathroom door swinging open. No wind, nothing. Weird, but I shrugged it off. That's when I heard it. A low rumble, like an engine coming from behind the shack. I walked over and peeked around. Nothing but shadows. The sound stopped, so I figured I was just tired. Headed back and bam, the vending machine light was off. My Coke can left on the table was gone. I froze. The lot felt dead now, like the life got sucked out of it. That rumble started again, louder, closer. I spun around and caught a glimpse of something big moving in the trees. Didn't wait to see more. I bolted for the cab, jumped in, and fired it up. As I peeled out, my headlights hit the lot, and for a second, I saw a tall, hunched figure where the machine had been. No face, just a shape. Blinked, and it was gone. I drove hard for an hour, checking mirrors like a maniac. Later, I looked up that stop. Locals said it had been abandoned for years. No power, nothing. Whatever I walked into, it wasn't on the map. My name's Kevin, and I've been a trucker for the better part of 15 years, hauling for all kinds of outfits. It's routine now. Load up, check it, deliver fast. We're not paid hourly, so I push hard, outworking the new guys. Sometimes it is too hard. This was 4 years ago, working out of North Dakota. Flat country, easy trucking, but no room for sleep if you want to keep the gig. It was a chilly May Tuesday, big loads to Montana, 8 hours straight. I hit the road after lunch, aiming for dawn. By midnight, I was fading, eyes crusty, fighting to stay awake. My buddy Tristan got me into smelling salts. Little bottle, one sniff, you're up. I took a whiff and jolted awake, but it didn't last. At 2 a.m., the truck hit the shoulder, snapping me back. I had to stop, but it was all woods, no pull-offs. Slowed down, headlights cutting the dark, and then I saw it. A purple dress in the road. Rubbed my eyes, real. Past it, then a pair of shoes. Further up, a pile of kids' clothes. I slammed the brakes, my heart racing. Something was off. Got out, cold air hitting me, and checked the pile. Little shirts, pants, boy and girl stuff. Looked into the woods, nothing but black. Heard a crunch, first left, then right. I ran for the cab, and a kid's scream stopped me cold. Another scream, same pitch. Couldn't leave a kid, so I swung the truck, headlights on the woods. Lit up 3 people, one with a speaker. They ducked, but I saw it, a trap with fake screams to lure me. A thump hit the truck, something thrown. I floored it and saw a guy chuck something at my window, cracking it. Drove the last hour scared stiff, made the drop, and slept 10 hours. Cops said they'd check, but they never called back. No clue what they wanted, but I'm damn glad I didn't bite.